Hey there, welcome back to my channel. Iman Okpa here. In this video today, I'll be sharing with you some things you need to know, or the things you have to do in order to hit the required point for not piezo airdrop allocation, right? So as you're watching, kindly ensure you subscribe to this channel and turn on the post notifications so that you always be notified each time we post new content, right? So now, recently they shared the airdrop checklist, the things you need to know, or the things you have to meet up with in order to qualify for the airdrop. So when you click on airdrop right here, it's going to bring you here. You can see number one there is 100,000 points. So you must have a balance of 100,000 in order to qualify for this airdrop, right? And look at this, mining ends on 20th of December. As of the day I'm making this video, we have just 7 days to the end of the mining. So you have to make sure you do everything possible in order to qualify for this airdrop. Why do you have to qualify for this airdrop? This is one airdrop I believe so much that will cook. So you have to make everything possible to ensure you qualify for this airdrop, right? So you can see there will be a tax we'll do on 16th, that is on Monday. So make sure you stay updated. That is why it's important you join our Telegram channel and a WhatsApp platform where we bring you timely information, right, and also guide on how to do it, right? So check the description of this video to see a link to join us, right? All right, so let's go ahead with the requirement, or what you have to do rather, to qualify for, to meet up with the required point, right? The number one is for you to participate in the tournament. Now, a lot of persons have not been following up with tournament because to them they don't want to win, or they don't have the strength to compete with others to win. But the truth is that whether you're in a winning template or not, you are still getting rewarded just for participating. How? When you paint, you get rewarded with the points. So it's still, whether you win, your template wins, or you're among those that win, you're still making points. Even if you lose, you're still making points. So why don't you participate in the tournament? Why don't you dedicate time now? And I also tell people you should also make sure, try as much as possible to make effort to win. All right, how do you make effort to win? You paint frequently. As soon as your energy is restored, you paint with it. Most time I wake up 3 times in the night in order to paint, just because I'm focusing on winning, and I've actually won 3 times in that tournament, right? You know what that means? If you can win just once, the point will be enough for you to have a kind of grown your point to a reasonable extent, right? So the next thing you have to do is to watch adverts, right? Watch advert. Where do you watch advert? When you click on your point right here, when you click where you have point here, you see in the start section, you see advert. For every advert you watch, they reward you with 16 points. Now, many people don't know what you can achieve with this. You can watch it repeatedly, you can see it, you can repeat it, you can keep on repeating it until they tell you no more advert or something went wrong. Now, let me tell you another thing. If it tells you that something goes wrong, or if the advert stop rewarding you, you can still continue after like 10 minutes. Try again after 30 minutes. Even if it doesn't work, continue checking until you find out the time it is rewarding again. You participate, try it continuously. Most time at a stretch, when I'm watching advert, I can earn up to 500 piezo points at a stretch. Like I watch I wait for the countdown of 30 seconds and click on watch again. I get rewarded with another 16 point. I can do it like that till I end up to 500 peso point at a row, right? So that is one major means of earning enough point, right? So, and if you do that, let's say you're able to do that in a row, you're getting 500, and you're able to get it like 4 times in a day. That is 2,000 points we are talking about. But how do you know when to watch advert? I can't tell you when the right time that the advert reward. It is for you to constantly check, right? So how do you watch advert? Like what we have here, you click on advert, and see what will happen now. When you click, it shows you advert. Sometimes it shows you advert like this and does not reward you, right? It may not reward you at the end. It will tell you something went wrong, right? And then it will not reward you. But don't give up, keep on trying. Another thing you have to also know is that you can change your internet network, right? You can see right now, I just got a response, something went wrong. You can change your internet network and it will start working, right? Right now I'm using MTN. If I switch to my Airtel, this thing may start working. That's what I've observed, right? If I'm using MTN, sometimes it doesn't work. I switch to Airtel and then it will start working. So try multiple internet providers. Continue checking and checking. You grow your point massively with the advert watching, right? I believe that helps and you understand that now, right? So the next thing you have to do is secret word. Now, how do you do the secret word? I constantly provide the secret word on the platform, on our WhatsApp and Telegram platform, right? So if you join our WhatsApp platform, all you have to do is when I post it, you have to be online to know when it is posted, because the secret word or the code expires within few minutes. So you have to get it at the right time in order to do what? To be able to make use of it, right? So you can also follow me on Twitter. I post it on Twitter as well, right? If you just copy the word and paste. When you log into your account this way, you click right here on where you have this hamburger, these 3 lines right here. Click there, you will see secrets. You click on secrets right here. Okay, you see a provision where you are to paste the word. So when I provide you with the word, all you have to do is just take it here, paste it, scroll down and click on check word, right? The word comes, I search for it through the platform, and I paste it or I send it on my platform. As soon as I get it, you paste it here, confirm it, and then you get rewarded with it, right? So this is another great way. Most time I receive like 4 different codes or secret words in a day. Imagine each of them is giving you 512 points, and that is you're already having 2,000 plus just from these secret words in a day, right? Imagine with this and the advert you're watching, it is something substantial already, right? So the next thing you have to do is daily check-in with Ton, right? And also purchase something from their platform. I'll be guiding. Let's talk about how to check in with Ton, right? So when you click right here, when you click on this place where we have this is where we have the daily check-in. Click there, it's going to bring you here. You can see this one I've only checked in once with Ton, right? You can see it is only one. You can see it has been ticked, only number 1 has been done, right? But with it still, I was able to still get up to the required point, right? So but you can start checking in as much as possible. You check in today, check in tomorrow, check in next tomorrow, in that order. Since you need to actually make something substantial before the mining ends, I suggest you do this checking in with Ton. It's just like $1 worth of Ton on daily basis. Sacrifice it. Now the first day you're getting 4 dynamite. These 4 dynamite you can paint anyway, and each of them will give you 100 points. right? So the first day, once you get 4 dynamite, that means you've already gotten 400 peso points just by using it, right? So the next one is restore charge, right? This restore charge will restore your charges that you need for painting, right? Let's say your maximum uh energy limit is 24. That is the average one, right? 24. When you exhaust it, you click on this restore energy right here. You This is where you find it, right here. When you must have gotten it, you find it right here. You click on it to start using it. Okay, you tap on it to highlight it, and you start using it, right? So it will be restoring your energy up to 4 times, right? Give you 24 times 4. So that means you have 24 times 4 times to paint if you have 4 restore energy, right? So this is another great means of increasing your point. Another one is a paint can. On your day 3 you get paint can. This paint can also, so you paint anywhere. With this one you paint anywhere, touch anywhere, to still give you reward, just like dynamite, right? So in that order, this one will also, number 4, will increase your energy limit. If you have been earning like if your energy limit is 24, okay, you have 24 times to paint per session, it will now increase it with 4. It will increase it with 4. Now you now have 28 energy, right? So in that order, with all this checking, right, you easily increase your point. Now, can I tell you the truth? At this point, if you have been doing it in a normal way and your point is no way closer to 100, at this point, for you to actually qualify for this airdrop, you have to spend money. That is just the honest truth. And the least money you can spend, I can tell you, the least money you can spend is on checking in daily, right? If you if you want to spend a lot of money, like you really want to spend money to make it fast, I'm going to be showing you how to also do that. And this should not serve as a financial advice, right? But I believe this project is going to cook, and whatever amount you spend, you're going to actually reap the result, right? So if your point is anything less than 50,000 points, you have to spend a lot of money to meet up with this requirement, right? So that is that about Tom daily checking. So if I were you, I will make effort. I'll buy Tom and start checking in. How do you check in? I've made a video. Check the description of this video. There's another video I've made on how to do that Tom transaction. Just watch this video to guide you on how to do it. Now the next thing right now you have to do is to purchase stars, right? Now they have a shop right here. I call it shop, right? Click right here. You see their shop. Come over here. These are their shop, right? Now for you to know that when you check in with Ton, you earn some of all these things cheaper than coming to buy it from their star shops, right? For instance, look at this dynamite that they will give you 4 at $1. Do you know, for you to buy it, you need just one of it will take more than $1, because 128 telegram star is more than $1, right? But when you check in, you get it cheaper. That's just what I'm trying to explain, right? So but if your account is not closer to the required point, I advise that as you're checking in, also buy things from this telegram store, right? So this dynamite, one of it will give you $100, 100 peso point. I've explained that already, right? So these are the other things you can buy, but don't buy this one. Don't buy this one. You can see this one is actually very expensive, 40,000, and you don't even get reward when you buy it, right? It's actually for fun. According to them, it is for the tournament. People, this is what they buy. People buy and post, and you see it shake. It will vibrate your phone, and you have enough place to paint when somebody buys this, right? So it's actually for big boys, right, in the tournament, right? So the next thing you have to do with after you must have done your telegram store purchases, Buy, if you have money, buy as many things as possible, except the one I said you shouldn't buy. Buy dynamite. People, when we started this project earlier, people spend up to $10,000 to buy dynamite to increase their points, right? So when you paint with dynamite, it also increase your points and also increase your earnings from the mining area. How? Where do you find your mining area? Click right here on where you have your point. It will bring you here. This is where, this is the mining area. Okay, so how does this work? Whatever amount you have painted, like the total amount you've painted while you're doing this project, will always be giving you, always be earning 10% of it. That is 0.1 every day. You get 0.1 per day of whatever amount you've painted, right? You'll be getting it as returns, right? So let's say you've painted like what we have here on the screen. Through the painting, we've got, this account has gotten 8,802 repaint, right? So that means from this mining alone, this account is earning 887 peso per day, right? From this mining, right? So make sure you're claiming this every 8 hours. Make sure you're claiming this rewards. I don't even wait for my own to get to 8 hours. I claim my own almost 30 minutes, every 30 minutes, right? But in a worst scenario, don't allow it to get to 8 hours. Claim it every 7 hours, because after 8 hours it will stop mining, right? So it has to be claimed, right? So you click on it and claim it, right? So if you're claiming this, you're also increasing your point. So in summary, ladies and gentlemen, make sure you buy things from this their store here. If you don't have enough points yet, spend money, like spend money on this thing to increase your point by buying things on their star shops to boost your point. And it will interest you to know that it is also part of the airdrop requirements, right, or the criteria, right? You can see star purchases for star is one of them. Purchase for crypto is one of them. Like when you check in with ton, it can as purchase for crypto, right? So you have to just do all these things, and I'm sure if you're really serious about doing this, you can actually get up to that 100,000. Right now, let me show you, for you to see the importance of watching advert. Click right here. Let me show you the history of this account, my history. Okay, so you see a lot of advert from advert. Sorry, okay, I think the history has have claimed, and okay, you see a lot of watch advert tax. Imagine 16 16. If this thing can load beyond 50 events, you see in a row, you see 15 16 16 16 16 point up to 40 times in a row, right? Imagine you have such row times 5 in a day, right? It is something that will kind of greatly impact on your point, right? But when we are close to listing and you just have like 20 points, 30 points to hit the required criteria, spend more money right here on shop. Buy this buy this dynamite. Use this by dynamite to meet up with the criteria. So thank you so much. Kindly ensure you share this video with your team. Let them understand how to do this and how soon they have to do this in order to qualify for this airdrop. See you in the next video. Bye.